Hey everyone, welcome back to Al's Mustang Garage. Today we got a 66 Mustang with a 200 cubic inch 6-cylinder with a leaky water pump. So today we're going to show you how to change the water pump on a inline 6 engine. So hopefully I can get in there as detailed as possible. First and foremost, before I get in, I'm trying to get more engagement on the channel. So like I want to get some comments from you guys, people that are watching. I want to see what everybody's got for their Mustangs. I want to know what kind of Mustang you got, what year, what engine you got, transmission. Like, let's see what y'all are driving. Because we need to pump up some engagement, pump up some numbers here. So trying to grow the channel. Any support is appreciated. And anyways, let's dive into this video here so that we're not wasting too much time. Okay, so first and foremost, to get started from the very beginning, we gotta remove your drive belt. Loosen the two bolts on your alternator. There's a top bolt and a bottom bolt. And you can pivot your alternator like that. And you can slip your belt off the fan. And now your fan, you can actually take this out without removing the radiator. Okay, fan is out, and then the pulley just comes right off like that. I'm gonna be careful when keeping the radiator in that those bolts don't go into the radiator and damage that. That's usually not a good thing. Okay, so you have your lower radiator hose right here. Now would be a good time to remove that and start draining your antifreeze. We have a catch pan underneath to catch it. We want to be environmentally friendly around here. So that's why you want to be prepared for when you disconnect that hose. There's going to be a lot of coolant, so make sure you catch that underneath. Also have a heater hose right here. You can actually take that top alternator bolt out. Let your alternator just rest right there, it'll be just fine. And then this little bracket for your alternator, which the water pump bolt does hold that in there. Trying to get a little different angle on that, but here's your water pump. Here's one of our water pump bolts, which also holds this bracket. So we're going to take that out. Here's our lower water pump bolt. Okay, taking you over to the other side of this water pump. There's only one more bolt, and this is right here. It's just a little shorty bolt there on the top. And now this water pump should be free. So a lot of times they're just kind of stuck on there a little bit. So we're just gonna, maybe bop it with a little hammer or something. My rubber mallet. Just bop it just like that, and it'll just kind of break that seal off. And now we're coming up. Okay, water pump is out. These six-cylinder Mustangs are super easy. 3 bolts. This particular water pump might be okay. It was actually just kind of leaking out of this top bolt and just leaking down. So this water pump may just need a new gasket. But if you're replacing your water pump, you can get these at local auto parts stores. Here's a new one. I'm thinking I might be reusing the one that I have. Anyways, if you're looking for a new one, Murray water pump, Charlie Papa 1044 looks like the part number. That's from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Okay, so we gotta get this old gasket off your engine block there. If any of that old stuff is still kind of on there, you'll want to scrape that off. Okay, so prepping our gasket. I like to use this stuff on pretty much everything. Permatex, Ultra Black. Great stuff. And if you guys see any of my other videos, anytime I prep a gasket, just thin coats of this stuff. I kind of get it on there. I kind of get it on there on both sides, and then I like to spread it out nice and even like this. Because remember, the gasket is meant to seal. The silicone is meant for any imperfections in either the gasket, water pump, or engine block. And so in this case, I think the water pump is just fine. I think it was just looking at the gasket. The old gasket didn't have any silicone on there, so I mean, you don't have to put gobs and gobs of this stuff on here, but just a nice thin coat, and you can spread it around nice and evenly for your gasket there. So we cleaned the engine block, we cleaned the water pump. Now we just need to slap this gasket on the pump, throw it back in the engine. This is why I wear gloves. Make a big old mess, and wow, clean hands. Okay, we got our gasket on the pump, and it's nice and sticky, so it ain't gonna fall off. Just gonna slide in this. Slide that into place like that. Get that bolt started. Get this bolt started. We got our alternator bracket on there. And this is something that you want to, obviously you don't want to tighten this one up quite just yet until you have your alternator up into place. Once you have your alternator bracket up in place, now you're good to tighten these little guys. These are pretty small bolts, so you don't need to be crazy tight. Okay, so water pump is back on. There's only 3 bolts that hold that in. Not a very difficult job at all. So in the meantime, while that silicone is drying on our gasket, we can get everything else back together here. But I don't usually like to put any antifreeze or water back in here until that silicone is dried. Typically I like to leave them overnight unless it's like a really hot day and it can dry just throughout the day. But yeah, that's getting your water pump on, and now we're just going to get our heater hose back on, lower radiator hose back on, put our fan back on, or our pulley and fan back on, and then this job will be done.